Welcome to the weekly wrap up. We are ending the week with interest rates slightly higher than where we started the week. And that is better than what I would have said a couple of days ago because we moved almost 3/8 of a point in one day simply because of the CPI numbers. And I find it really ironic that we had a hot CPI number this month and interest rates lost their mind and went up. Last month, we had a better than expected CPI number and interest rates shrugged it off completely and improved. So why the difference this month? There is a component of CPI called the homeowner's equivalent of rent. And this is a survey that is done with homeowners that asks them every month, what would you rent your house out for? And if they answer higher rent this month than last month, well, guess what? That is a component of CPI that is 33% of the total. So I don't know how a survey can be a really earth-shattering accurate tune of what's happening in the market, but that's what moved it this month. The good thing is retail sales came out and they were lower than expected. And that's happening simply because the buy now, pay later, purchases of December are now coming due and consumers are having to pay those. It's later. So they're feeling a little bit more pinched and spending less. So those are all good things. The last thing that we are going to pay really close attention to is a bank program that was invoked a year ago from the Federal Reserve to help banks if they started to get in trouble, meaning the Silicon Valley banks, those kind of banks. So that program is ending. And so what we're seeing already is we are seeing banks start to tighten their lending and their qualifications of lending because they now have to supply their own reserves, more reserves if they get in trouble, versus being able to run to the Federal Reserve to get additional funds to help them. Since that program is ending, we are definitely starting to see that on the bank side of loans, and it'll be interesting to see if that trickles to Fannie and Freddie, if we see some of those tightening guidelines or not there as well. We will watch. At the end of the day, guys, your clients, our clients, they are seeing the news. They are seeing some, crazy headlines out there. I saw it this morning. Inflation is up. Interest rates are up. Home prices are up. Is this really a good time to buy? You know what? Those poor folks that have been waiting for the last year to purchase a home, that fear or that lack of conviction to buy has probably cost them between 5 and 6% in home equity that they would have had if they would have bought a year ago. If they've been waiting 2 years, double that. So I think that's really the voice of reason that we've got to be for our clients right now. Even last night, I had clients that said, well, you might wait a year. I said, I wouldn't do that because you're going to pay more. Even if interest rates are a little bit lower, it's probably going to cost you more anyway. So be the voice of reason. If there's anything extra that we can be doing for you, please let me know. That's what we're here for.